My boyfriend and I are bored, do your worst. The rare double beard. He certainly looks to be bored with women. Dude looks like he is having an allergic reaction to your BS. I can't stop picturing a seagull head in between our eyebrows. You are a more effective beard than the one he's trying to grow. Which one is the boyfriend? He looks like what Leonardo DiCaprio will look like in his coffin. James Corden meets 2008 Hot Topic chick. You look like you think Metallica's a clothing brand. Wish people would stop using the face swap feature on Snapchat. Roast my husband, he's extremely hungover and emotional. You should probably know he has been seeing someone on the side. I assume when he crosses a street he doesn't have to bother looking both ways. He looks like Mark Ruffalo fell down 4 flights of stairs. Steve Buscemi wants his eyes back. When she asked him to keep an eye on the kids, he took it very seriously. Dude looks like he just OD'd on estrogen pills. Hey Popeye, how are you going bald and need a haircut at the same time? I suppose it's more than meets the eye. Your next Ancient Aliens contributor. My asshole left me recently, help me find out why. My ego is too big to understand. You look like a guy using the female filter on Snapchat. Your ego is just trying to match your forehead. You do know that you're supposed to use a makeup brush and not a paint roller to apply makeup, right? You have so much mascara on, it looks like One Punch Man gave you a black eye. Don't smile, you might crack. You're about 2 more coats away from becoming Pennywise. He got tired footing your bills for Sephora makeup boxes. Allergic to your peanut-shaped head? Did he run away with your pillow? By the looks of it, the majority of your face would be on it in the mornings. I'm a Barbie girl, in a Barbie world. Sorry Ken left you. Diabetic college dropout, struggling with my music. Roast me. You look like you'll have a mediocre career on Pawn Stars. I'd struggle to if the only instrument I could operate without my belly getting in the way was a harmonica. Heavy breathing is a tough musical genre to break into, but you seem like a natural. I'm afraid he'll try to eat himself if we roast him too well. One more hamburger and you'll be a complete circle. I'm not a cake, stop looking at me like that. You look like Jack Black that ate another Jack Black. Thor's here for the Infinity Stone, but first he needs 3 large pizzas. Just because you broke through the classroom floor doesn't mean you were a college dropout. I bet someone has a sword collection in mom's basement. You're what we get if Humpty Dumpty didn't jump off that wall. No fancy title, just roast me. Is your barber called Moses? Because he's parted your hair like the Red Sea. Did you ask your barber for a gun sight? Holy yes, you were my favorite Spice Girl. How do you have a muffin top that isn't even caused by your pants? You look like you just spent 10 years in solitary listening to Chocolate Rain on repeat. Hellboy 4, this time it's perspirational. Your face shape looks like the number 8. Hey Stitch, where's Lalo? That's what they call the half-row or a Jerry curl starter kit. Newly engaged and hungry for a good roast. When did they let Gypsy Rose out of prison? She looks very happy to be in this country. You look like a bad cosplay of Hawkeye and his daughter. Samwise Gamgee marrying Frodo in drag. In Soviet Russia, mail order bride picks you. Your kids will have nice full heads of hair, which will be useful to cover their awful faces they'll be inheriting from you. Mr. Potato Head finally met the witch from Wizard of Oz. Stop using your fiancé's hair as a mop. Husband looks like someone on Kitchen Nightmares was tired of putting up with Gordon Ramsay, so they put him in an oven and cooked him for a bit. Do you take turns doing each other's hair blindfolded? Shatter my self-esteem after I tried trimming my beard and ended up shaving all of it. Hi diddly ho neighborinos. Spent all that money on hormone therapy only to shave off the results when it finally started kicking in. So you decided to keep the worst part. That's on you. Looks like you took a selfie from a salt shaker. You missed the beard above your eyes. This looks like the photo you would find in a yearbook from 1990 next to the caption most likely to drive an ice cream truck for a living. Even in the 70s, you would have been beaten up for that mustache. You look like some off-brand Waldo who is going through midlife crisis. 18F, I'll give you all more to roast this time, now with complete appendages. The I'm not like the other girls starter pack. How did the surgery go, Justina Bieber? You don't need to wear the hat, balding is nothing to be ashamed about, young man. Go back to Whoville. Who needs a purse when you have a nose like that? Do you even know how to hold paper? Your nose looks like it heard there was a massive party on your forehead and is trying its best to make it there. We've been friends for 7 years, break the friendship. Achievement unlocked, friend zoned by 4 girls at the same time. That's a lot of calories in one image. Looking like the cast of a live-action Shrek. The girl with glasses went overboard with getting ugly friends to make herself look hotter. The second breakfast club. Must be nice to be in a group of friends where someone could describe you as not the fat one and everyone would know they meant you. The girl with the glasses put you all up to this, didn't she? Velma gained weight, Fred's surgery went well, Daphne on the other hand didn't handle it well, Shaggy has the right amount of weight for a stoner and who put glasses on the dog, lol, left to right. Hang in there buddy. Fortune sometimes favor those who wait. You all think you're the pretty one. The pretty one is the guy. All 4 girls keep his name as free meal in their contact lists. 20 years 5'10" Latina whose mom genuinely wishes was never born. I wanna see if you nerds can make my self-esteem any lower than it already is. Your eyes are like stars, not because they're so bright but because they're so far apart. I'm sure there's a face underneath all that makeup. You're the reason your dad left, and deep down, you know it. She's 5'10" meaning she's actually a 5 when she thinks she's a 10. Nice of you to mow that lawn with those enormous teeth. Your face looks like a cheap mannequin someone hit repeatedly with a baseball bat. Girl out here looking like a wet chipmunk ran face first into fresh paint. Them fake lashes longer than your future. I want this as a Halloween mask. That's because your mom wanted a daughter. F me up. You look like a tier 1 henchman from a Batman movie. Who did you have to shiv to get a camera into prison? You look like a homeless Kentucky version of the Punisher. Looking like Dr. Eggman, over here. You really shouldn't make a Reddit post when you're robbing someone's house dude, the FBI will know. You look like an evil villain that has incels as henchmen. Your teeth look like corn. Little Nicky not running hell anymore? I'm ready. For puberty to kick in? You look like young Severus Snape decided to try to get Lily's attention by becoming her slave now. You classify as all of the genders. Can't tell if you're a 1994 angsty grunge kid or a 2020 angsty retro kid. So, this is the future leader of the resistance against Skynet, huh? You could rotate that haircut 180 degrees and it genuinely wouldn't look any dumber. Marilyn Manson's son not so beautiful people. Looks like your mom still throws a bowl over your head before she cuts your hair. Dude, you're a good 10 plus years too late to the whole emo scene. Bored on 24 hours staff duty. Hit me with your worst. Don't even have to ask whether you'd prefer to receive a purple heart or a purple helmet. This is why the USA aren't winning wars anymore. I'd go straight to the front line if my hair was receding that badly. You look like an alien who's tried to disguise themselves as a guard for Area 51 to free your alien brothers. Definitely cried during basic. You look like you should be in the Space Force. My buddy's girlfriend said Reddit is too weak to roast her. Get her fellas. Nice pic of your buddy. Let's see his girlfriend. Aren't clown noses usually red? You left the high beams on when you parked your forehead. I can tell she's Japanese because her hair is made of ramen noodles. I wouldn't roast her because I don't want to ignite all the oil on her face. Give me a bow and I will hit that forehead from a mile away despite never taking any archery classes. I like your shirt to help you remember your alien heritage. Iggy Azalea letting herself go. Your face is more oily than Saudi Arabia. Lady Spiderlash, when did you join the Stupor Friends? I ran over a frog, it didn't sound nice. Why did you take its picture and post it? Now you can use it in one of your potions. You look like a Bratz doll that was put in a microwave. Halloween was a few months back. You remind me of a famous movie star, Eddie Griffin. This face is what happens when you just sneak a really quick peek at the Ark of the Covenant. Your eyebrows and your hairline are having a race to the back of your head. My money is on the hairline. My father wants to be roasted, 56-year-old dude in a motorcycle club. Retired CO and current high school security guard. Please roast his A. I don't think anyone here can come close to giving him that same gut-wrenching disappointing feeling when he found out he was having you. Born to be mild. Grandfathers of Anarchy. His career trajectory is about the same as his hairlines. Vsauce Michael here. He's the guy that asks for a Heinz tomato ketchup at the bar when his friends get beers. By motorcycle, do you mean a Vespa? Life has gone down the drain. The person I love is not interested. Help boost my confidence with some quality roasts. Looks like your barber also lost interest in you. Looks like Dumb and Dumber just found Dumbest. The ring isn't the only thing that changed Frodo, it seems. It might have something to do with the 1400s monk hairdo you are sporting. How the F are your eyes as wide as your lips? Frodo, you need stop letting Smeagol cut your hair. He looks like the kid that ate bugs in elementary school. I'm pretty sure that the person who you don't love isn't interested either. So this is what really happened after the Lord of the Rings. Sorry about Sam rejecting you. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and leave your comments.